what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving a review for the film The Lego Ninjago movie. Now this is based on the same toy line of the same name, well, the toy line known as Lego Ninjago. The story itself is about a young teenage ninja known as Lord Garmadon, who actually is trying to get close with his father, and he learns out the truth about his father. And his father is actually the villain of the film too, as well, the antagonist of the film. But it turns out, he actually tries to find out more info about his father. He learns to know more about his father too as well. So that's what the film itself is kind of about, is dealing with like the relationship between Lord Garmadon and his father, who is known as Lord Garmadon. You have to be kind of careful with their names because they both sound the same. Like the son's name is Lloyd, but they actually call his father Lord, like like a god, like Lord, Lord Garmadon. But the son is called Lord Garmadon. So both their names could be kind of confusing. Now the film opens like kind of odd. It opens like in a way where it's like real life. It's not like in the world of Ninjago. Like we have this boy going inside this like shop, and he meets like this shopkeeper known as, I think, Mr. Liu, I think, and he's played by Jackie Chan. The boy mentions like a little toy, like Lego like figure, and Mr. Liu, he actually brings like another figure together. Then he decides to tell this boy the story about Ninjago, like the world of Ninjago, and then that's when it actually jumps into like the world of like Ninjago, which is like an animated like Lego world. And the film itself is like, it's heavily based like in like comedy, like martial arts action, because they do have a bunch of cool like action sequences too as well throughout the film, which I thought were cool. Like the look of the film, like the animation, I thought was kind of awesome too as well, and like the jokes and stuff, it was like very funny at the time. And I still believe like the villain, the antagonist of the film, is actually the one who stole the show, Lord Garmadon. I think he was really the one that kind of stood out throughout the whole film. Now the film itself, it has like the group of like secret ninjas who are led by Lord Garmadon, and he of course is the Green Ninja, and he's also the son of the villain of the film, Lord Garmadon. Then you have the other ninjas too as well. You have Kai, which is the red ninja, and she has like a fire type element, because each ninja has like their own special ability, which I thought was cool, Then you have a ninja known as Jay, and he has like the magical element of lightning, where he can shoot like lightning and stuff. Then you have the ninja known as Naya, who's like capable of like controlling like, I think, water or something like that, like the element of water. Then you also have one who's known as the Zane, and he's like a robotic white ninja. Like he's like a robot, of ice, and his power is like ice, I think. Yeah, he was able to shoot ice. I thought that was cool. Whenever he's shooting ices, whenever they're fighting, I thought that scene was cool, Well, the scenes with him shooting like ice projectiles, I thought was awesome. Then there was also another ninja known as Cole, and he's like the master ninja of earth. Like his element is like earth. I think he can like pound like the ground and cause like a ground wave, So you have these secret like ninjas, It's like a group of ninjas, and they're led by the Green Ninja, who is Lord Garmadon. And they have to stop Lord Garmadon's father, known as Lord Garmadon. They actually have to stop him. And it turns out that Lord Garmadon, he doesn't know that Lord Garmadon is actually his son, the Green Ninja. He doesn't even know that the Green Ninja he's fighting is actually his son, So it's throughout, they'll touch on that throughout the film too as well. But I still believe that it was actually Lord Garmadon who stood out the most in the film. They're all funny and cool, but he's like the one who really had like the most funniest jokes in my opinion. He's the villain of the film, and he is voiced by Justin Theroux. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I thought he was really the one that kind of stood out with the characters, Even Jackie Chan, to a certain extent, he actually plays Master Wu, and he's like the leader and teacher of the secret ninjas. He teaches like the Green Ninja, Lord, and he teaches like the other ninjas and stuff like that. He's there throughout the film too as well, and he's voiced by Jackie Chan. I thought he was pretty good too as well, And you also have the mother of the Lord Garmadon, and Lord Garmadon's ex-wife. Her name is Masaka Koko. She's also in the film too, and I thought she was an interesting character as well too, But like I said, like when they're in their mech suits and stuff like that and fighting and everything, and when they're using their magical elements like the ninjas themselves, the film is awesome and cool, Like the jokes they have every now and then are funny and excellent too as well, So I kind of really did enjoy this movie, a lot. I mean, it didn't really take off like real good, because I really didn't have any plans to see it, but I just decided to give it a shot, because I knew the toy line, I've heard of like Lego Ninjago, so I said, I'm going to give this movie a shot, But I was kind of entertained. I did enjoy it, And I know this is actually like the third movie in the Lego movie franchise, which started with, I think, the Lego movie, then the Lego Batman movie too as well. Another thing that was kind of cool and interesting about the movie is like this secret ultimate weapon known as Miothara. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is like a cat, a real life cat that is brought into the world of Ninjago. Because I thought, and how they bring the cat into the world with like a laser keychain, because it was actually a lord who actually attracted the cat when he's actually having a conversation with his father, Lord Gamadon. He actually uses like the secret weapon that Master Wu considered a secret weapon, but it turns out that it is just like a laser keychain. And he actually uses the laser. That's when this huge like cat coming to it. It's like a real life cat. It's not like a Lego form. It's actually like a cat, like a real life cat. So I thought that was kind of interesting and odd. Why would they bring this like real life cat into like the world of Ninjago? They don't really explain where it came from and why it's like that, but they just bring it in there. And I thought that was one of like the cool elements of the film too as well. This like cat, real life cat, known as I think Miyataro. I think that's how you pronounce it. Another thing, I thought this film had some cool songs in it too as well. Like some of the songs they had playing throughout the film, I thought were kind of cool. Even in the end credits, I thought were kind of like awesome and cool. It has like a strong like hip hop like type vibe to it. So I thought that was cool. Now this film is directed by Charlie Bean. I thought he did a good job with like the pacing of the film, the look of the film and everything. So in the end of the Lego Ninjago movie, I'm aiming at giving this a B-. I would recommend this for, I guess, like fans of like the Lego movies, because it's just like those, like the humor and stuff that they have in it is very similar to those. So if you like those previous two Lego movies, I think you will enjoy this. The look of the film is cool itself. The action scenes were awesome whenever they ever have action scenes. I thought those were cool. So yeah, my review for the Lego Ninjago movie, I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.